Hey everybody, it's Rachel with Rachel Q Stitches and welcome to my channel. Today is Tuesday, February 15th, 2022, and this is FlossTube number 51. Thank you so much for joining me. It is good to have you here. If you are new here, this is a channel mostly about cross stitch. Every now and then I might throw in something else that requires a little bit of stitching like quilting or crochet or that's pretty much all I do. But mostly it is cross stitch, and today that is all you're getting. If you're a returner, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you returning every week, watching me babble on about my cross stitch. And if you are not subscribed, please consider doing so. So anyway, that is it. Today is a new week. Yesterday was Valentine's Day. My husband and I went out to eat early with all the other old people. So we had no problem getting a table. But my son and his fiance tried to go later and they never got seated. So they ended up going to a local Mexican restaurant where there was plenty of seating and they opened late. Anyway, so that's pretty much it for life updates. Nothing else majorly going on, which I guess is a good thing. So let's get into stitching. So I am going to start with my smalls, and I have one finish, and that is my Erica Michaels alphabet blocks. I am doing a stitch along. I'm hosting it. The hashtag is EMABCSAL, and I realized that I have not been posting pictures of my stitching of those blocks lately, so I need to do that. But anyway, this week I am working on the letter O. And O stands for owl and oblong, hold on, I got it right here, oblong rice stitch. And this is what I've done. It is finished. I don't know, okay, when I first started, I did not follow the color suggestions, but lately I have been, but I just use thrift store floss instead of the specialty threads that they suggest. And so, but what I did here was I did this O in this pretty golden color, harvesty moon color. I just had to do it with the owl. So anyway, so that's what I did. The owl is the specialty stitch, the oblong rice. You basically make a long X with 2 strands of the dark brown, and then you do a slant over each corner, which was hard. It was very hard for me to do. I'm thinking it was because of the darkness of the fabric and because I was going over stitches that were already there. But other than that, here it is. Here is O. I am doing all of these blocks on 28 count mystery even weave that I inherited from my mom. And these flosses are mostly flosses that I've picked up at thrift stores or that I inherited from my mom that are not DMC or any other kind of, they're like, you know, the old Coats flosses, some Paraluster, things like that. So that is the letter O. Okay. We are almost done with the, well, I say almost done. We only have a few letters left, but I am doing them on the 1st and 15th of every month. And so, you know, they go by, it's a slow process, but I'm glad I'm giving myself 2 weeks to do it, but we're almost done. We'll be finishing up in June. So my next small stitch is, I am doing this for Colorado Cross Stitchers Winter Cross Stitch Camp, and I know a lot of people are doing this pattern. It is Stone Street Stitchworks, the Lace Maker's Cottage, right there. And I am doing this on a 32 count mystery linen that was in my mom's stash using 1 strand of sulky. This is the sulky that I'm using right here. Whoop, whoop. There you go. It is 1169. And this is what I've gotten done so far. So every day I try to put in a length of thread on this and on my Christmas stocking that I'm doing from Blackbird. So I haven't done that yet today. I'm going to do that while everything is uploading. So this is what I've gotten done so far. And I realize we're already halfway through the month, so I need to get moving. Maybe pick a day and just focus just on this and finish it up. For Colorado Cross Stitch Camp, yeah, Colorado Stitchers Cross Stitch Camp, Winter Cross Stitch Camp. The assignment is to do a piece that is all one color, that you started at the beginning of February and that you will finish at the end, and then you'll be entered in for prizes. So I'm hoping that would finish. I've been wanting to do this stitch for a while, so this just gave me the push to do it. Okay. And then I keep my smalls in these little pencil packs that you get at Dollar Tree back to school. I need to grab me some more. And my next one is stocking number 2. And I don't have the, oh, I brought it in the living room and didn't even think about it. Anyway, it's, yeah, I don't have it. Anyway, it's in the Blackbird Designs book, the Christmas book. Yeah. Anyway, I am doing this along with Kim the Contented Stitcher and Merritt Crawford at the Just Because Buzz. And, they're doing one a month, so again, I need to get moving on this one. I'm doing a length of thread in this one, and this is all I've gotten done. This is on a 36 count lamb's wool Jobelin, and I'm using, again, sulky threads. And that's it. That's what I've gotten done. So they're doing, Merritt and Kim are doing one a month, so that at the end of 5 months, they can have them all done and have them stitched up and finished by Christmas this year. So I'm going to try to get that done too. And then one more small, and that is my Prairie Schooler Santa. And I am doing, and I didn't take it out, hold on a second. I'm doing the stitching Santas, and I think there is four or five of them. And I'm doing this guy right here. And we were watching, usually I do them on Sundays, but I did not get a chance to do it this Sunday because with Super Bowl, my husband grilled with the family and the kids came over, and so I didn't get anything done. So here's what I've gotten done so far. I did work on it last night. After we got home from dinner, we sat down and watched Antiques Roadshow and Father Brown. And that's all I have left. This and the back stitching. So hopefully that doesn't take too long. I'm going to try to work on it again. Can't tonight. I'm going to try to work on it again and get this finished. I was hoping to do one a month, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be doing that. And I'm talking low. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm hoping to do one a month. That's not gonna work out. I have, like I said, there's 4 or 5 stitching ones, and as soon as I get those done, because I do have the remembered books and there's extra ones in there, I am going to try to get those done also. Just, you know, something's buzzing. Just to finish them up, you know. Sorry, y'all, I'm distracted. Whew, WIPGO. What did I do for WIPGO? WIPGO this month, 2 numbers were called, and the pieces that were called was Pandemic, which I'm excited about. I worked on that last week. And then this past week, also what was called is Ironwork Gate. If you've been here for any length of time, you'll know that Ironwork Gate was something that I picked up at a creative reuse store. It was still on the scroll rods, and it was not complete. So it was kind of a save the stitches, complete the stitches thing that I'm doing. Ironwork Gate is a pattern from 1993 by Barbara and Cheryl. And I've seen several people finish this. In fact, Michelle, Romatic Tangle, has finished it. And there's a couple other that I've found on Instagram that's done, and it's really, really pretty. I like it. And so here is, let me fold it up so I can hold it up a little better. Here's what's done. Now, when I bought this, this was done right here, I believe. And then I did the top, and I finished in some whites of this bottom column, and I completed, and I did all this white right here. Lucky for me, the lady who started this does her X's the same way I do. Now she did one way. I don't do it that way. I complete my X's. So I used to do it that way, but I can't stitch well starting on the left and going to the right. I just can't. But anyway, so this is what I've done. I had to make a copy and try to figure out what stitches she's done in order to pick up where she left off. But she did leave off at a good spot. And I say she, I'm assuming it's a lady. I don't know. But that is Ironwork Gate. And it is on what feels like a 28 count even weave that you would get like at Michael's. That Charles Craft. I find that's a tight even weave, which I like. But that's what it feels like. It feels like that kind of even weave that she's doing it on. Enjoyable stitch. I think I'm going to enjoy finishing. I know I'm going to enjoy finishing it until I get to the gate, which is all back stitching. I don't mind back stitching. And normally I would try to back stitch on Ada, and it's a little hard, especially when they have, you know, half stitches or you only go 3/4 down or whatever. But the gate is all back stitching, so we'll see. I will do everything first and save that gate for last, maybe. I don't know. But I worked on this for 2 days, and for WIPGO, my goal is to work on 4 days the month that it is called. So I've worked 2 days on Pandemic, 2 days on this, and so since we have 2 weeks left, I will work 2 days on Pandemic, probably this week, and then 2 days on this, the last week in February. So that is Ironwork Gate, and I really enjoyed it. It's very pretty. I don't know if it was something I would have bought if I saw the pattern, but I'm glad I picked it up, and I'm glad I'm working on it. So that is that. And I still haven't pulled all the floss for it yet. I just kind of pulled what I needed and went with that. So anyway, that is that. Okay, so the last thing I did. Wednesday, the Narnia Sal put on by Sapphire Mountain Handcrafts Stitching Book Club was scheduled to come out Saturday. I have my class on Saturday, so I was kind of bummed about that because I wasn't going to be able to do it the day it came out. But I remember the last one I did, because there were so many people that were in it, her email server wouldn't allow her to email everybody at once. Stuff started going into spam and it was getting lost. So anyway, so she staggered it out. So some people got theirs on Friday and some got theirs on Saturday. Well, it appears that this time she had to really, really stagger out her emails. I got mine on Wednesday. I was so excited. So this is the Chronicles of Narnia. This is part 1. I did have class Saturday, so I wasn't able to do my blackbird stitching. No, it's not blackbird stitching. I wasn't able to do stitching on this. I really wanted to work on it all day Saturday, but I got a good bit done. This is done on a 14 count white opal Ada that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. And this is what I've gotten done. And that is it right there. I'm loving the shading that she's doing. It's really, really pretty. And I really think the opal is going to look nice with the sparklies and everything. The snow glittering. So this is going to be fun. So I just have to finish Narnia, the 2 emblems on the side, and then the bottom border with the back stitching that says The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. So I'm excited. This is going to be really neat. So that is it. And I'm using the call for DMCs. I use DMC for everything. Very rarely do I use anything that's not DMC. It's like Sulky, or I've used Cosmo once, but everything's pretty much DMC. So anyway, so that is my stitching. That's all I've done this week. We're settling into a routine with my son and fiance and grand dog being here. So that's really good. They work from home, and so a lot of that is done in the mornings, and they get all that done, and then so that allows me some quiet time in the morning to get my studying done and what I need to do for church and everything, and then I can sit down and stitch and watch my FlossTube. So it's really kind of neat. It's neat having them here. I'm really enjoying it. Anyway, so that is it. I have a tiny bit of haul that I want to share with you guys. I was on 123 Stitch looking for stuff for I'm trying to do the Mirabilia's or Nora Corbett's 12 Days of Christmas. And a couple of the beads that I've been wanting have been out of stock, and I get back on and keep trying to see if they're and I know they're going to notify me when they're in stock, but still, you know, I like to get there before they send out the email, just in case other people get there before me. Anyway, so I was on there and I checked out their sale things, and they had some things that were really sweet that I really liked. And I've been trying to do some small ornaments that have to do with the nativity, just to, you know, I did that imaginating nativity silhouette that I just absolutely adored. And so I've been trying to find just some smalls that I could make into ornaments that have to do with the nativity. So trilogy, the trilogy ornaments were on sale. And so I got this, the Happy Nativity. I thought that was really pretty. And it's small, and I saw my glasses somewhere. Anyway, it's really small. Hold on, let me look. It's done on 32 count, and they're saying it's going to be 3.5 by 4. So if I do it over one, it'll be 1.8 by 2, so it'll be 2 by 2 almost. So anyway, that was cute. And then I bought Lavender and Lace Evangeline. Again, this is something I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do. I'll probably just use the DMC. It does use some rainbow galleries, but I'm gonna see what those are and if I can substitute DMC. But most of it's just DMC. There's no beads on this, no charms, nothing. So I also cannot find the fabric that it is on, and I love it. So I might attempt to dye something that color. We'll see. I need to read and see if it's full crosses or if there's any half stitches. But this is Evangeline. And if you know, I'm from Louisiana, and we are in the area where the Acadians settled after they were kicked out of Canada by the British. And so that is Evangeline. And then the last one I bought, if you've been here any length of time, you know that my mom taught me how to quilt. My mom taught me how to do most things with needle and thread. So she taught me how to quilt. And she passed away. It'll be 4 years this May that she passed away. And my mom and dad had a song. Their song was Cherish by the Association. And I don't know why it was their song. I'm going to have to ask my dad why it was their song. But anyway, they were saying that some Stony Creek patterns were on sale. And so this is one. It is called Mother's Dream Quilt Block. And it had the word cherish on the bottom. So I am going to stitch this. I am probably, my mom's favorite color was blue. My dad's is yellow. So I'm going to try to figure out how to do it. I see the flowers are blue and yellow, which are sweet. So I'm going to have to look into that. And so anyway, so I bought this. And I do want to do this. And I'll probably put it, I have one of their wedding pictures framed that we had framed for them for their 25th anniversary, which is really kind of funny because I'm at my 33rd. And so I'm like, oh, that was a long time ago. But anyway, they were married 51 years before my mom passed. And so I just want to do this. So look for this soon. I might finish this soon. And I'm looking at the ones on the back. And boy, they are so pretty. I might have to look into getting some more of these. I like the sentiments of them. They're just, that one's really pretty. This top one right here with the houses. I like that one a lot. Anyway, so that is my minor haul. I haven't done any other shopping. You know, that's pretty much it. I'm looking forward to all the market releases. So far, I found one thing that I really like. And then, but that's pretty much it. I don't think I'll buy a whole lot of stuff. I am looking for some Easter stuff, preferably Easter that focuses more on the resurrection of Jesus than on bunnies and candy, although I'm not opposed to those. So I'm looking for some of those, and then that's pretty much my stitching. Oh wait, hold on, I'm going to show you something. Don't move. Okay, many of you know that I did the Serendipity stitch along when it came out last year. That was the fundraiser for Fat Quarter Shop that they do every year for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And I loved stitching it, even though it was on navy blue Aida. And I had found a frame that I liked for it, but it had a peak for like a house. So it looked like a little house. And I found that it just distracted from the stitched piece too much. Well, if you follow me on Instagram, you know a couple of weeks ago, and I think I mentioned it last week, I had gotten a carload of empty frames from a friend of mine from high school. And she had posted it on Facebook, and I ended up getting them, which is really kind of odd because they were free. So I was going through the box before my son moved back, and I pulled out this, I was cleaning them and just kind of, we've been storing them by just hanging them on the wall, just empty frames. And in rooms that aren't accessed a whole lot, like our little half bath and our dining room, which is now my office. And so I found this frame, and I was like, that doesn't look like your standard size frame. And y'all, my piece fit perfect. And I love the color. I love everything about it. I mean, like I popped, it's still in there. You can see I popped it out of the white one and stuck it in this one, and it fit perfect. So I need to finish the back, and it's still like, yeah, like that. I pinned it in, but anyway, I need to stitch the back down and then put it back on it and hang this puppy up on the wall. So I love this color. I think it brings out the yellows in this piece, and because it's light color frame, it just looks wonderful. So I was thrilled when I found it. I was like, if all those free frames were just for this, it was worth it, you know, because it's an odd size, and so it was hard finding, you know, the right size for it. Anyway, so, and I haven't gotten enough nerve to trim them down like Kim does. Maybe one day I will, but anyway. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next week, Lord willing. God bless each of you. Bye-bye.